now what about this? And I realized that if I wanted to have the outcomes that I really wanted, which is what you were talking about, where it's like, I want to be there with my kids. I do not want to go into situations like 99% of divorced couples where, you know, the dad's waiting outside and like the mom's like, come on, get out there. Your father's here, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You know, smoking menthol, cool. Or whatever. I don't know. And I'm like, I don't need this. I don't want that. Nothing in my life has ever been that so far. And I don't feel like starting now. Well, then that begs the question, what do I need to believe in order to be able to think the thoughts that create the actions, and because those actions then create the outcomes? And when you think, when you realize that, you know, energetically, we're all essentially some sort of crazy donut-shaped toroid, and all we see is this, you know.
Right.
People can sense that energy. I'm like, so that whatever it is that I decide here, it needs to become real, because this is stuff you can't fake.
Right.
Especially the early stages of this stuff where it's like, yeah, everyone's a little crazy. You know, I can't say I handled everything perfectly. I certainly didn't. But that's what it was. Is like I had to get very specific with what I wanted to accomplish, and then reverse engineer what it would take from me, because I have no control over anything around me.
Right.
Because when we did this divorce, like I said, we did things very differently. I let her keep everything. I had helped her build multiple businesses. I think she was bringing in a little over 3.1 million a year. I think at that point in time, because I'd put my own stuff on pause, I was like negative 18,000 a year, and I took nothing. Like I didn't like go siphon money out of a bank account, nothing.
Right.
And started from less than I was when
we met.
Yeah. You know, because at that point in time, I was, you know, doing pretty well. And I'm like, all right, I have no idea what's going to happen, but I'm going to have faith.
Yeah. Like I said, that's a great mindset to have. I mentioned on the show, like having dads that are single and getting their nuts kicked in. And, you know, sometimes we just kind of revert back into that little hole and be like, well, this is life, you know, and it sucks having that attitude or that mindset.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what's that little tweak that you can do?
The tweak is to realize that life happens for you, not to you.